What's up, boys?
Hey, my line. You get muted. What's up, boys? Minus
What's
Jimbo.
up?
I have too much power with that mute, man. Did I unmute? Oh, you muted yourself.
Oh god.
Hey, I can be two ways, okay?
Oh, me too with my fancy new headset. But I don't want to push buttons because I don't want to break it.
I
Hey, Joe, I
don't
like
want
your
to. I
hat.
don't want to push the limits.
Nice. I don't
I,
care for your
I like my hat. Anywho, I guess happy Thanksgiving, boys.
happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving for sure. I'm really looking forward to it. You guys got any good plans? Besides,
I'm gonna work.
I'm gonna eat myself into a food coma and watch football.
same.
I'm gonna do that second part, not the food coma, because I'm gonna work and then football.
I'm not gonna feel bad for you at any second of the day tomorrow either.
It's okay. I'm not gonna feel bad for you when you can't get your pants on tomorrow.
Hey, I don't have to
Joke's on
work until
you.
Monday, so I got plenty of time to squeeze into them.
Joke's on you. I've gone down enough pant sizes that I have jeans that still fit.
My man,
Speaking
still
of losing weight,
still
I've lost 10
progressing, huh?
pounds now. I've lost 10 pounds now since I started working out.
Congrats, man.
That's
I can't
awesome,
clap
dude.
because I'm holding my phone.
We need to get you a tripod or something.
I literally have I got like a $5 phone stand on Amazon. Not a sponsor yet.
Not yet.
I got like
So,
a $5 one.
have you guys noticed anything different about me today?
Um, you're wearing
Um,
clothes.
In this
Den-
region?
Denver Nuggies.
The
Oh,
Nuggets,
you
baby. You know why? Because the Broncos fucking suck.
Hey, welcome to the club. Even though I'm now wearing a Broncos,
Look at you,
Does this say Die Hard?
it does.
Joe.
I
We're
wish
just
I was dead.
emphasis on the die part of it.
But to be fair, Jimmy, you got a Broncos hat on.
Yeah, I mean they're still my team. Like I'm somehow like I'm gonna talk smack. I have been since week 5, since the
Mhm.
Colts. I've been calling for Hackett's head. Like I'm gonna talk
Mhm.
smack, but at the end of the day, like when it comes to Sunday or Thursday, whenever the Broncos play, I'm gonna find myself being blindly optimistic. It's just the way I am. It's the way I'll always be.
Two things will be true. Jimbo's going to find a way to pick the Broncos to win. Joe's going to pick against the Broncos because they're not playing the Chargers and the Raiders. That's going to happen. It's just going to. It's just how it is. Um, but you guys, should we get like sentimental real quick? What are you guys thankful for?
I'm thankful that I'm thankful for my family. You know, my wife, my daughter, mother-in-law lives here, brother-in-law's here. Thankful for love.
Wife in the background.
I am thankful for
Uh,
what's what's that word? You mis- you misspelled
I have a fourth grade education.
it.
I done learned me some good stuff in IR.
I mean, I'm thankful for my little brothers, mostly.
How many
Mostly.
brothers you got, Joe?
I got 3 baby brothers. I'm the oldest. Uh, they lost that state championship, sadly. Went
They
to that.
didn't lose. They didn't lose. They didn't show up.
Dad, valid, valid. It was a rough game. Really sucks seeing it for the seniors and all them because I think that was our first year helping out on the
Consecutive.
sidelines. James was when those boys were in 6th grade, or was it the next year? Remember
I
that
think
year.
you talking about the ones that I coached.
Yeah,
I think that's this the they're gonna be
that's the juniors that are turning seniors next year.
yes,
Yeah,
and
because
sophomores
Zach would have been
like
in third grade.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And did you really join on your own account?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do it every week.
Mhm.
Oh, this must be the fraud one. The fraud.
No, that's me.
Yeah. So what's the difference?
It's not you.
No, you're the fraud.
It's not Colin.
No, you're the fraud.
No, you're the fraud.
If it's you,
Look,
it's
look.
you.
Hold on. Oh, we don't have one that says fraud?
No, we don't. Are you gonna make one?
Yes.
So I was just gonna say I'm thankful. I got a good job. Live in
Look,
a
it
different
says it
state.
on you.
A little weird. But I've already been here for about a year. That's crazy. 11 months.
Yeah.
This year has absolutely flown by.
When
And
how
Wait.
long when's the 12 month? When's the year anniversary for you? What month?
January.
Nice. Coming up quick.
Yeah.
That's
Wait.
huge, man. That's a big move.
When's your anniversary? That's
Oh, my
gotta be
wedding.
coming up. Yeah.
Next Thursday.
I was gonna say that's gotta be coming up.
Clutch reminder.
Joe was just testing my knowledge.
No,
Don't
Joe
worry,
was making sure you
I got it
remembered.
right. I got it right. Don't
He's
worry.
got your back. He's your boy.
On occasion.
On occasion.
So, just for people who aren't, when people do watch this, Jimbo had his shirt off earlier. It was off
Oh
air,
boy, did he.
but
Woo. I had to take my sweatshirt off because of it. It's getting too hot
Getting
and bothered.
getting a little hot there. I'm glad I could do you a favor on this fine Wednesday evening. Yeah, you know it
hump
is.
day.
Joe, you said you don't work tomorrow, right?
Correct.
Oh, so you got plenty of time tonight to remember that image.
Absolutely.
See,
Why do
unlike
you
you
think I
guys,
screenshotted it?
I'll send you a video. Like, dude, just ask.
so because
I'm
it's
not shy.
Thanksgiving, I'm gonna be generous. That's no quarters there. Clean
You know what
steak.
else I'm thankful for? Seriously, for the boys.
The boys, the boys.
This is not only have I met two awesome people through social media, which is pretty fucking cool, but this is a great time. I love doing this on Wednesdays. It's a good release. You know, I feel really good afterwards always, and you know,
Smoke a cigarette.
appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you too, man.
I mean, yeah. If
Love
it
you,
was
bro.
honestly, that makes me. I have to be thankful for Russell Wilson because I feel like if Broncos country Let's Ride never became a thing, Broncos fans would have never appeared up on TikTok.
You know, because we had this conversation a little off air, I think, last week or the week
Yeah, we
before.
did. We talked about it.
Um, I look back into it. We started doing those challenges before Russell Wilson,
I don't care. I'm
but
blaming him.
nonetheless, what you said holds a lot of truth to it still as well.
So me and you might have started talking before then, but yeah, that it definitely once the Russ hit Denver, that Broncos country Let's Ride took over. It was on the NFL page.
Well, dude,
Uh,
he started throwing me just lobs down the middle, and I just started crushing them. Just like I'm going to lean into this as hard as I possibly can, and milk everything I can out of social media out of it. And even
Wait,
to this date, people hate it now, and it still works tremendously because they hate it, so they hate comment.
yeah,
Works either way.
this. I know Joe saw
Joe's
my.
confused.
Go ahead.
I-
My
I'm just co-
go
I'm
ahead.
just confused that you used a baseball reference.
You know, for someone that really, really despises baseball and it makes it very public, I do use a lot of baseball references. I realize that.
It's easy though.
I
Easy.
mean, they're so common.
Yeah, I mean it's
It's
sometimes
so
it's
easy to hit a home run with them.
right in the strike zone, boy. Right.
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta walk with it. You don't want to get hit by the pitch.
You know, you always got one in the bullpen.
Oh, there's always one in the bullpen, just in case you need that backup. You need that relief.
You might have one on deck at all times.
And we know you like donuts. That's what you put on the bat to make it lighter, if you didn't know. It's
Make it
called a
lighter?
donut. It's called a donut. Like
Make it lighter.
it makes it heavy. So
Yeah,
when
but
you
you said
swing it,
lighter. So
I
I'm
know.
holding on to your words.
Well,
It makes
yeah,
it appear lighter when you take the donut off to swing.
This is a big semantics show. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
yeah. And what I said makes 100%
No, I know.
like it makes sense to people who baseball
If I
doesn't
would have
suck.
let you finish your thought, it would have made 100% sense.
I actually I should have had to finish my thought because like people who don't think baseball sucks already know that thought that you put the donut on, you swing it a couple times, you take it
Yo,
off,
you
and
know
then it's
what?
lighter.
Maybe I didn't just quite catch that one.
Well, I'll pitch it better next time.
Can I do a quick event
Sure.
about football, but it's not the NFL or college?
Is it the
Probably a good idea to
XFL?
break this up.
No, it was at that high school state championship.
Oh, okay.
There was a ref that was so in the linebacker area, right? He was
Oh,
basically playing another zone coverage guy because the quarterback kept trying to pass it to a wide receiver, and he kept like being in the between the quarterback and the wide receiver, so then the wide receiver couldn't see the ball until it
we
was
can't
there.
win with the refs on the payroll. What is that? What won the
Like,
longest yard?
like no qualms. They
Hey, there's
absolutely
about to
still would have
be
stomped us. They absolutely
There's
still would have stomped us. But that drove me nuts because it was 3 plays in a row, and I was just like, do the longest yard. Just that
hit him in the
hit
balls.
his marble sack.
Yeah. Ooh, that one hurt my marble sack.
Speaking of longest yard, do you think if Brett Favre ever gets indicted, they're gonna make another one?
Yeah, but Deshaun Watson's gonna start.
Allegedly.
No, Deshaun Watson's gonna have a cameo. He's gonna be getting massaged during the game.
He'll be Brucey.
It'll be pregame. It will be Brucey totally.
He's gonna be like, "What?
It'll
Your
be
hands are
that
sticking
shadow
to me.
scene in the cell.
Absolutely.
You should have had the popcorn, so your hands are slippery." So,
Ooh, right in the McNuggets.
always got to protect the big nuggets. Um, yeah, that was kind of interesting way to start. But we can anything stand out for you guys for week 11? I know something that stands out for me.
I mean, the same thing stands out for me, but probably from the opposite end.
Cowboys own Kirk Cousins.
I did not expect
does
Kirk
not
Cousins and the
matter.
Vikings to get slaughtered like that.
Does not matter. Doesn't matter who's coaching. Doesn't matter who's on the team. If Kirk Cousins is that quarterback, Dallas will beat him.
Who's your daddy?
Put
Who's
Kirk
your
Cousins on any
baby?
football team in the league, the Cowboys will beat him.
I really wish
100% believe
I
that.
really wish in real life we could test that theory.
I wish we could too.
That would be
I
awesome.
really, but I firmly believe that. I was more scared of the 2
Is
and
there a
6.
different team? Is there a different team he'd do better on than the Vikings? I don't know
Maybe
that there is.
Maybe the Bills.
Actually,
See, my thought is
Bills don't have. I think the Vikings have more weapons though.
my
More complete weapons. Sorry.
my only thought was a team that like I don't know how they're going to be stopped is the 49ers.
Yeah, the Niners were another one that just popped into my head. Niners.
And you know what? The Niners would probably fit Kirk Cousins' play style really well.
Yeah.
That actually might be the most ideal place for him.
Well, the Vikings fit his play style really well, just not on primetime.
We'll see tomorrow.
Little teaser. Kirk Cousins in prime time. Let's go.
But I would say that's the biggest thing that stands out to me is that like Ayuk is the phenomenal number 2. Kittle's still top tier tight end. They also have now C-Mac and Debo.
Elijah Mitchell has been a great change of pace guy too for Christian McCaffrey since he's been back.
That offense, like, I don't even know. I don't know how you stop anything. Like you can
valid.
we'll focus on C-Mac. We'll take C-Mac out of it. okay, Debo's going to go all over you then. Like
Mhm.
it, there
I
are
can't.
too many weapons on that offense.
Ayuk is still there too. You take
Yeah.
C-Mac out of it, Ayuk is still there with Debo and Kittle
Mhm,
And Ayuk has
and Elijah
phenomenal
Mitchell.
chemistry with Garoppolo.
mhm.
That is like Ayuk was
Hey, didn't he
has
had two
struggled with
touchdowns,
every
didn't
other
he?
quarterback, but with
There's
Garoppolo,
actually
he's good.
there's actually something I saw preseason, I think it was, or maybe it was right after the Trey Lance injury. Um, that when Ayuk plays, 'cause he's been in and out of the lineup. He was in and out of the lineup last year for sure. When he plays though, they were like 8-1, 9-1, somewhere around there. It was pretty unbelievable because he draws so much other attention because he's such a great route runner
Hmm.
and he has the speed to complement it to go over top as well. So you got to put a lot of respect on that side of the field wherever he is.
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh, Speaking of change of pace backs, when Zeke was hurt and Pollard was carrying the load, the Cowboys were like their offense was like, you know, but when Zeke came back, it allowed Pollard to go do other things as well.
Mm-hmm.
So their offense looked like it opened up more with Zeke there.
Yeah,
And also, we watched two plays in a row where Pollard got stuffed at the one, and then Zeke walks in. So it,
Zeke is just uh, his legs are worn out, but he's still power.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's especially with a guy like Tony Pollard. Zeke has got plenty left in the tank to be to
Hmm.
be on that field plenty of the time.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Tony Pollard's
And
he is a great complementary back to Zeke,
and did you see there was a play where they
and it's
used
not the
Zeke
other
as
way
a
around.
fullback? They used Zeke as a fullback. Like they and
Why
it
not?
failed. It failed miserably though.
Yeah, but I think if you can get that to work occasionally, that could
Hmm.
be really dangerous to have on the field. I
Hmm.
mean,
Absolutely.
running play action out of it, having each guy go into the flat each way. I mean, you're
Mhm,
basically making a middle linebacker pick who he
Pick.
wants to cover.
mhm.
Yep.
Absolutely. I loved the game plan they had for the Vikings. But uh any
Something
Can I
that
other
bring up another change of pace back
sure.
that is leading the league in touchdowns?
Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams.
I was actually just about to bring the lines up too, man. 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
It's
Three in
insane.
a row.
And do you know what his odds were to lead the league in rushing touchdowns?
Probably very low.
Probably like
150 to 1.
wow.
You put a dollar on that, you're good.
Dollar, you're winning 150.
You're good. That's good. That's a nice payday for a dollar, man.
I mean, I would say an average bet too from people is probably around $10, $10 to $20 is probably an average bet from the average human being.
But who's gonna bet
Um,
that though? Who's gonna predict Jamal Williams to lead
there's plenty of people that throw $10 on a lot of
on a lot of stupid bets?
yeah,
Yeah,
because I mean, you throw $10 on 10 different really long shots and you land one of them, like you're
you're good.
good.
Mhm.
There's someone out there who did $10 for Kirk Cousins to win MVP.
I'm sure we'll find out if Jamal Williams does in fact end up leading the lead in rushing touchdowns at the end of the season. I'm sure there's someone that puts some money on it.
Oh, actually, I did want to bring this up too. The Jets Patriots game was pretty crazy defensive game, and then ends on that punt return, like
That
Mhm.
was
right
insane.
before overtime. That's crazy. But
10 seconds.
have you guys seen the coin flip? The Jets
Mm-mm.
fan who did the coin flip for the
Oh
entire
yeah.
season and he's 10-0 so far. He's perfect.
What
He
was
did a coin
the
flip
what was
for
the
every
final
game.
what was the final win loss
Record.
on that? Do you know? Yeah.
I believe it was the Jets were 10-7. They win the wild card. They win the divisional, lose in the championship round. That was the full coin flip. He is a perfect 10-0 because the Jets have had their bye week with the coin flip. So I'm assuming it was just heads they won, tails they lost. But
I,
he's perfect 10-0.
I wonder if I can go online and bet on his
I'm sure you can.
like the rest of his season.
See, even if the rest of the season flops, like
He started 10-0.
10-0 with
Well,
a coin, with a coin, and he's a
based
Jets fan.
based on the odds at the beginning of the season, not right now, but at odds at the beginning of the season, he would probably lose the rest of them. But odds right now, I mean, he's going to end up being what 14 and 13-4, something like that. Like the odds for right now going
Mhm.
forward,
Oh, yeah.
because he has 50% on every game. So you would win. Half the rest of the games. There's probably one more than half though. But
Yeah,
either way, like that is absolutely insane.
you're not wrong. But while we're still on football, did you have guys any other games maybe that stood out? The Eagles
Uh,
pulled it out against the Colts.
yeah, that was
The
an ugly
Commanders
game.
won. The Lions handled the Giants. That was
Ravens
actually fun.
Panthers.
Yeah.
That
The,
was
the
not a good look for the Ravens.
yeah, the Ravens have been weird.
Panthers have a sneaky good defense though,
They do.
Yeah.
That
And
is that is a
they do
fact.
have some weapons.
and they're trading a lot of stuff away, but like they're keeping that defense together.
Yeah.
You
Brian
know,
Burns is a stud.
yeah, he is.
But I also did want to say what was I going to say?
The Broncos choked again.
Oh,
Facts.
Melvin Gordon released.
About damn time.
About 7 weeks too late.
It took the Broncos a really long time to fumble
About a
that one away.
season too late.
Yeah, but
Did
as
you
far as
did,
like being waived, about 7 weeks too late.
Yeah.
did you see Melvin Gordon's Instagram post?
Yeah, he's such a clown.
The OJ one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus.
it's about the only time he can run good as a Bronco.
That was the first time.
Longest run of the year. And it was an Instagram post.
I,
If he fumbles while driving, it's game over.
Yeah, that's bad news. I mean, he did get I don't know if I want to dig that kind of stuff up. Well, fuck it. He did get a
That's a quarter.
he 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 got acquitted of it, but he definitely was under the influence of driving over last summer. He got
Yeah.
pulled over. And he was clearly under the influence. Somehow it all got dropped. So I mean, it's
Because he's
all
an
alleged,
NFL.
but
He's an NFL star. That's why, or was kind of. I don't know, but yeah,
he was in the NFL at the time, I guess.
was he on the Chargers or was this past season?
No, this was this past off season.
Why
So
didn't they cut him then? I would have.
they re-signed him after that.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
surprised the
pretty sure
Raiders
at the
didn't pick
time
him
he was
up.
a free agent, or it might have been the end of last season.
The Raiders would have taken him.
I thought that was
Gladly,
the year we actually signed him.
it might have been 2 years ago.
Either way,
But
either way.
I okay. This is gonna be the one and only
I'd
time I
call
ever
that
say
fumbling while
this.
driving, though.
It's gonna be the one and only time I say this. He started off in a bad position from the start for the Broncos.
Yeah, yeah. He was coming in to
Take the hometown kid's job.
yeah to try to take the hometown kid's job, which is never going to be received well by the hometown.
It
And a guy that was undrafted had what back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, or
Yeah.
was that his second 1,000-yard season was that year, I think.
yeah.
But
It sucks. And let's say it wasn't Peyton Manning, it was somebody of Melvin Gordon's skill set type deal. Like that would have been what it would have been for somebody taking over Tebow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he came in to a bad situation because people adored Phil. Absolutely adored him. I adore
still
Phil.
do.
I did, yeah, agreed.
At the Colts game back in Week 5, every time he touched the ball, the crowd roared. He got a
Yeah.
standing ovation during the game in his first carry. Like that,
Yeah.
that doesn't
game was
happen in the
also a
NFL.
dumpster fire.
Yeah, but this is 3 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah. So Melvin started off
Don't say it.
in a rough spot.
I saw your mind.
I feel a little bad for the person, not the football player.
Yeah, no. If you never wish for someone to, as a human being, you don't want someone to lose their job, and that affects more
Unless
than
it's
just
Hackett.
them.
Well,
No, I
like,
mean, still as a human being, you don't wish for someone to lose their job, but at the end of the day, it is a business, and you're not successful at.
not only that, like the psyche of away from it being that me personally, I wasn't rooting for him from day one because I wanted Phil to have the carries. But logistically, guys getting paid $8 million to come in, he's the lead back. Uh, so he started off behind the eight ball as far as the fandom was concerned. So I kind of feel bad for the person, not the football player. You can't fumble that often.
Yeah, but at the same time, I see what you're saying. At the same time, he came back after all that. He was a free agent this past offseason, and I
He
know
had
he
no
didn't have
other
many
offers.
options. I'm sure someone would have given him a million, $2 million to be on their team.
He
He
went
wanted to come.
unclaimed.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
Guess we'll
He
I
find
guess
went
out.
unclaimed.
that's true. But
Anyone
he
can
also had
any
free. He was signed at the end of free agency as well. So I mean, I
injuries
think
can happen.
I really do think he was holding out for. He thought he was worth more money, and unfortunately, the Broncos are willing to give guys like him more money.
I I don't know. I think he might have played his last football snap.
Ooh.
You think?
Well, let's put you guys in a good mood. The Raiders seem to love McDaniels, even though he's horrendous.
I don't think it's love. Did you see all the stuff that came out about McDaniels and why they really can't get rid of him? The
Well,
Raiders have no money.
I
They can't
saw
afford to fire him.
well I saw they have like Devontae loves him, Carr loves him. Uh,
Oh, I
like
mean,
I
that's after all the news came out that they can't get rid of him. So like, you're not. I wouldn't expect your star players to go up there and be like, yeah, screw this dude.
Carr might be one of the nicest people in the NFL. I don't know that he actually loves him because how do you love somebody that wants to get rid of you?
He also loved Gruden. So I mean, what's that speak
allegedly,
about his character? Exactly,
allegedly.
allegedly. So you're on the same page with me now.
Yeah, no, I was always on the same page. It's just be happy that McDaniels seems to he's going to be in
I'm
Oakland
happy they're
or
stuck with him.
Vegas,
Yeah,
whatever.
the
But
Las Raiders Vegas, like James Droz says.
exactly.
Big shout out, my guy. And on
Did
that
you?
real quick, thank
Yeah.
you for not scorching the Broncos this past weekend. I could not take that pain with the Broncos. What happened? I couldn't take it. I'm glad he spared us. I think he realizes though, like these guys,
He's the legit the goat James. He's the goat of Jameses. Coming from
yes,
two Jameses, he's the
facts.
goat James. Did you guys see the Oklahoma video of James
Yes,
Rose? Did you see it, Joe?
I love that guy,
Did I
man.
see what?
The video of James Droves, the guy who does what happened. You sent me a video of it. Did you see him with Oklahoma?
Mm-mm.
He did a whole thing. Oklahoma State, what happened? Or Oregon State, would they play? But Oklahoma won. It was the whole Oklahoma team and him. Legendary,
He's a
legendary,
legend.
absolute legend. So while we're still in the NFL, I wanted to bring up a blindside question to you guys that I saw. I saw it. So I want to hear your guys' take on it. So I'm sure you guys both know both East divisions, AFC, NFC. All four teams have winning records right now in both divisions.
Mm-hmm.
If the season ended today, only three would make it in the divisions. The top three in each division would make it. But last week, all four of the AFC East would have made it, and the Commanders are winning. But yeah, anywho, I saw that if we made a bracket of the AFC East versus the NFC East, which division would come out on top?
So how are we ranking them based on their current standings
So I think we have to play a
for
playoff
matchup wise?
format. I think we have to do playoff format. Like
Mm,
the Dolphins would have to face the Commanders. The Bills would face the Giants. The Cowboys would face the Jets, and then the Eagles would face the Patriots. Right? That's the order. But no, wait, no. The Cowboys would face the Patriots. The Eagles would face the Jets because the Jets just passed or the Patriots just passed the Jets. Anyways, playoff format: the fourth place versus the one seed, or just do
say
head to
say
head, one on one.
say the games again. The way you just said them, I've Cowboys, Patriots, Eagles, Jets. We're gonna play this out.
Okay, so we'll start with the first one: Dolphins, Commanders.
Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
I kind of think that, but the Dolphins or the Commanders defense has been playing really good as of late, and they have what in the Dolphins games where they've looked bad, it's been a 4-man rush.
Mm-hmm.
Is Tua playing?
Yeah,
And then he's winning.
Dolphins.
I
Yep.
think the Dolphins would win too, but I don't think they're going to run away with it.
I don't.
Plus,
No, by no means. I don't think they're gonna run away with it. But I
plus
definitely think the Dolphins come out on top.
I kind of want to say the Commanders would win. I understand why you would say the
No,
Dolphins would win,
Dolphins.
but all right. So we got the battle of the real New York team and the other New York and the New Jersey team, the Bills and then
Bills.
the Giants.
Bills
Dayball,
landslide.
Brian Dayball revenge game.
Bills landslide.
Nah, yeah, Bill. I'm taking Bills on that too,
Me too.
Landslide.
Me
especially
too.
with the way the Giants have looked the last several weeks.
Biggest blowout of the first round.
Ooh, okay. So then we got the Cowboys and the Patriots.
Cowboys.
I think the
Cowboys.
Cowboys would win that. I think that'd be the second biggest blowout.
I don't disagree.
And then the Eagles and the Jets. If
Eagles.
Zach Wilson's playing,
It don't
Eagles.
matter. Give me the Eagles.
I think
Eagles.
Flacco. I think Flacco or Mike White could have some magic. So we've seen
Eagles.
Now we're gonna have Bills Cowboys, right?
Bills.
I don't know, man.
it. I don't know.
I don't know the way
You
the
said
Bills
that
have,
really confidently and really quickly.
Yeah.
You think the Bills' offensive line is good enough to stop the Cowboys' pass rush?
No, not necessarily. I just think the Bills are the better team. I didn't say in a landslide. I just said Bills.
I felt like it came out so fast.
Oh, I have it all prepared in my head already.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying the Cowboys would win, but I don't know if the Bills can keep them out of the back, out of the. And I gotta stick with my Diggs is locking up everybody. I gotta stick with that.
Diggs is not locking up his brother. He never has locked up his brother.
He's never played his brother.
They have played every preseason against each other in drills and everything.
not to mention like their entire lives.
Yeah,
Time out.
Stephon has
Time out.
always.
I know we're not
Stephon has
talking drills. We're
always
talking about
clowned his
practice.
youngest brother.
We're talking about practice.
Stephon has always clowned his brother, and he always will.
We talk about practice.
Stephon has always clowned his brother, and he always will.
But practice wasn't there
Yes,
the narrative?
But also, the guys he's locking up, are they physical freaks or are they pristine route runners, the best route runner in the entire NFL?
Yes.
When is he locked up Diggs? Because Diggs is the best route runner in the entire NFL.
Yeah,
and it's not close.
He hasn't played Diggs.
He's not locking up his brother. His brother is going to make him look a fool.
Diggs on Diggs
As much
crime,
as DK made that cornerback sell on that freaking run play.
Oh,
that
where
is
he
what
faked
Diggs
like
is
he
going
was
to do
gonna
to his
get
brother. Yes. Stephon is going to do that to Trey.
Nah,
Dude. So I really want to agree with you, Joe.
The brotherly battle, Stephon's not going to let his little brother clown him.
No, I'm not saying in that aspect. I think Diggs is going to get his, but
you're right. Trevon Diggs will get his.
Exactly.
I
Diggs
don't
will get
dispute
his.
that he would get an interception in that game.
See that's the thing I keep coming back to is Josh Allen. I think he's going to make that mistake, throw that interception at a bad time, but also with the Cowboys pass rush, I think he's going to put one on the ground too. I think he fumbles one in that matchup as well. I think I'm going to take the Cowboys in a very close game and very close in a late game.
And the greatest long distance kicker in the history of the NFL, Bill Maher, made the most 60-yard field goals in NFL history.
Justin Tucker made an 85-yarder pregame.
The Cowboys win.
Practice?
The Cowboys win from a Bills
Who has
missed
the
field
longest
goal.
one of all time?
Huh?
Who has the longest field goal of all time?
Justin Tucker.
Okay.
But how many field goals over 60 does he have? Not more
How
than
many
Brett
has he
Maher.
attempted? How many has he attempted?
Not more than Maher.
Okay.
I have no idea. I don't
No,
know,
but
but
the
Maher's never
Cowboy.
missed over 60,
Who cares?
That's fine.
The
including
Cowboys
back to
win
back.
because the Bills miss a field goal late. Maybe wide right.
Bro. I love it. I love it.
Dude, I just keep coming back to the Josh Allen things and him just putting the ball on the ground at bad times or throwing a bad interception, and
It's
I
tough
think
for
I think it's
me
a
to
close game,
it's tough for
but
me
I
to
think
pick
Cowboys
I
win.
against the
absolutely think it's a
Cowboys.
close game too.
It's tough for me to pick against the Cowboys front seven. And
I'm just saying, don't discredit that Bills front seven.
I'm not. I think the defense. It's going to be a defensive game. Like
And
it's
I
going to.
think your rookie is getting abused in that game. Your rookie tackle is getting abused.
Oh, they moved him to guard.
Yeah, I think he's getting abused.
He might.
Ed Oliver eating him alive.
Isn't he a rookie too?
Ed Oliver? No, he was
No.
drafted like 4 years ago,
Is he?
3 years ago.
I
Yeah,
swear
4 or 5 years, something like that.
he's got to be young though, right? He's still young.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
like
probably like
25.
26, 27,
Okay. Oh,
somewhere in that range.
I think I would take the Cowboys just for defense. I don't think the Bills can. I don't think Allen's gonna have time.
I don't think the Cowboys have a better defense than the Bills.
I I do, but maybe
I
that's
don't.
biased. Maybe that's biased.
I think the defense is closer than the offense is.
Well, you think the Bills' offense is that much better?
I think there's a bigger gap between the Bills offense and the Cowboys offense than the Cowboys defense and the Bills defense.
Okay. Cowboys on top. You were outvoted, Joe.
That's fine. I think you
So
both are wrong.
but we all think it's gonna be a close game. So um
No matter what, that's the game of this like playoff
That should
scenario.
have been the final.
Yeah, for sure. If if the matchups
So-
worked out better, it definitely should have been the final.
In a
But
playoff
that's the way
format,
it
that
is.
should have been the final.
well, technically, I think we mixed up the game there. I think it should be the final because it would have been the Dolphins who are the number 1 seed versus the Cowboys as the number 2 seed, not the 2 seeds.
Yeah, actually, you're right. So scratch everything we just said, except we just determined our final. So
We did just try to. So we already the Bills
just
beat
kinda
the
cut the
Eagles,
other
Cowboys
game
beat
out.
the Dolphins.
yeah,
Okay,
Cowboys beat the Dolphins and Bills beat the Eagles.
Eagles. Okay, and then the Cowboys win by a last-second field goal. Whether they make it or
no,
the Bills miss it.
Bills missed field goal specifically. Like there's
Wide
no
right.
yes, specifically wide right.
Well, that's the thing.
What's the score? 21-20?
What was the score of that Super Bowl?
19-20.
That's my prediction.
Well, I mean, if we're going history of Super Bowls, Cowboys Bills Super Bowls did not turn out pretty for the Bills.
No,
It was like 55 to like 10.
But let's even take it a little deeper. Bills Super Bowls don't work out for the Bills. 0-4, baby.
Question: does taking it deeper, does that count as a quarter?
Always take it deeper. If you got the length, you might as well. You're a lucky man. That's all I gotta say.
Facts. So yeah, so NFC East on top of the AFC then?
Sure.
The NFC East does have a better record than the AFC.
As far as that playoff format style thing goes, and having one determined winner, I guess, then yeah.
How crazy would it be?
Matching up the ones versus the ones, twos versus twos, and all that. How would you rank it though?
Eagles beat the Dolphins. Cowboys beat the Bills.
I don't agree with that first one.
You don't think the Eagles beat the Dolphins?
No. I don't like Slay is a good corner, but he can't keep up with either of those wide receivers.
Oh no, he can't keep up. He can't keep up with Scary Terry.
Correct. I just
Also,
other than the Cowboys in the NFC East, I don't know that anybody can cover those Dolphins wide receivers.
did you maybe I see it because I put out the Diggs content a lot. Um,
A lot, all the time.
go look at my go look at my last 2 weeks and tell me
Dude,
how many posts are about Diggs.
dude, all I see when I open TikTok and I see your face, it is something about Diggs.
Well, then that's your For You page. It's
And
for
I
you,
don't
Yeah,
Joe.
like
that is
them.
a you problem.
That is
I
a you
don't
problem.
like them.
You did
I
like them.
ignore
I can
them.
go in my notifications and see that you liked it.
I don't like the Diggs ones. I ignore them and I'm like, well, I was on James's profile. I better go like one of his videos,
Well, it
just
brings you.
not this one.
He's gonna go through and like all my videos now, except for anything that mentions Diggs.
Dude.
He's gonna
And
report all the Diggs ones.
when I think you are being fair, I do like the video. When I think you're being a bit over top, I don't like the video.
what
That's
was
not
wrong
very
with my
supportive, friend.
I
what
mean,
was wrong with my speak up? What was wrong with that?
I like every video I see
What
of
was
your
wrong with that
guys'.
speak up?
I don't remember.
So all the speak up said Diggs is overrated. I said speak up. Jamar Chase, Scary Terry's gonna burn him. So I said speak up.
So
Justin
you're agreeing
Jefferson's
with him.
gonna burn him. Speak up. No, I was telling him to like, come on, keep coming at me. And
Yeah,
all I
speak
said
up,
is
say
it's
it louder
time
for the
for
people in the back.
all I said is it's time for you to admit you were wrong about Diggs. And you
Oh, I
said,
wasn't wrong about Diggs.
huh?
I wasn't wrong about Diggs.
But you based off of last year versus
I,
this year,
I,
what
I have stood by the fact that he is in the tier of 7 to 12.
you didn't say that
He's
for
in
last year,
that
did you?
tier.
Yes, he did. He
He
definitely
is,
did because I agreed
he's
with it.
in the tier of 7 to 12.
But I was
I said he would be the best number 2 corner on any team in the league.
yeah.
He's in the tier 7 to 12. I have not changed my stance on Diggs once.
Well, it wasn't for you then, even though it came on your For You page.
Well, and that is just false advertising by TikTok.
Get your stuff together, TikTok. That's why we're on YouTube
The tube.
The tube, not the red one.
Well, that is a red logo. So it kind of
That's
is the. Although
Saying
tube is
some
written in
sketchy
white,
stuff.
so
surrounded by red tube.
I feel like it is time for everyone's favorite segment.
You're
Let's see,
so focused right now.
what should we do? Let's do this one. Let's do that one. All right. I don't know what this is.
So where did that come from?
I don't know. It was just a song. I just picked a random one. But it was that was solid. That was solid. So what do you guys think? Should we hop into our draft?
I'm down.
Did you just play the same one?
That is not. That's
That's the one I
what
played.
is this?
I have no idea.
This is not the audio I uploaded earlier.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
That's what it says it is, but that is not what I uploaded. Because I played for you what I uploaded earlier before we started.
Was it this one?
No, that's the OG.
Oh, you're right. That is the OG. What is
I don't
this?
know what the hell this is.
It changed.
Someone's messing with us, the StreamYard.
Well, because we're not prepared. Are we?
Say hello to my little friend.
Hi.
What up, dog?
What up, though?
Wait, what did I do last week? I think I did this one.
Draft of Thanksgiving Day foods.
I think I did this one.
This sounds right.
I think so. We're literally a bunch of idiots.
Horns down.
Hook 'em.
Horns down.
2 in the pink and 1 in the stick. Oh, what?
What? That's
What?
$1. That is for sure $1. If you're gonna get me with dollars, like, come on, bro.
It's the bowling ball grip. That's how you do it. You stick the 2 fingers in the holes and then the ball.
However you want to call it, man. Everyone's got a different term for it, I guess.
And then when you throw the ball, it's hook 'em. So who has the first pick?
Either you or Joe. We have to figure that one out. We could flip on it. I got a coin.
I want the Jets fan to flip the coin.
That sucks. Sorry that you feel that way, I guess.
So I personally, I feel like of we when we picked our teams last week, I was the only one who was right. I picked the Cowboys. I did also pick the Broncos, but you guys were both wrong. You got the Broncos and the Vikings, and I picked the Cowboys confidently.
But
And
Joe also
then,
picked the Titans. We picked the Packers.
that's fair. That's fair.
Let's see who got. Let's see. You got
Joe. I think Joe is winning the whole thing
I-
overall. So
I vote James goes first.
me.
no. Well, I also think Joe, you're winning the whole thing overall. So we did tie for first this week.
I was actually tallying it up earlier. It's not as far off as you think it is, because I got first place 3 weeks in a row earlier in the season. It was before we were doing the drafts, though.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly where we are, but I know it's between me and Joe for first.
Okay. Well, my picks this year have been so bad.
Well, me too.
Go
On a
ahead. Go
grand
ahead.
scheme of things.
James, you can flip a coin. You can flip a coin. You can assign who's head, who's tails. You can flip a coin now.
Well,
So technically, based off Joe's hat, I think he's tails.
yeah, that's a fact. All right, we got heads. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it fell. It was heads, though.
I love head.
I saw it.
Day.
No. All right. So let's make
No,
this
I just did not acknowledge what you said.
I
I heard you.
I know. So let's get started with my first overall pick.
Aww.
Oh, did you want reactions from you guys?
Aww.
Oh, I just thought it'd be easier to edit for if we're trying to get this out by tomorrow.
I'm just gonna we're kind of ruining it right now, because I was just gonna kind of clip the whole thing and post it, as long as it's under 3 minutes.
Okay. So we're gonna. Okay. So you want to start over?
Just roll from the top.
All right. So with my first pick in Thanksgiving Day foods, even though I don't eat on holidays, Thanksgiving included, I gotta take turkey.
I mean, natural number one pick.
I got to. Gotta take turkey with number one. You have to take turkey with number one.
I know where Joe's going here,
That,
based on the look on his face.
that is fine, but you just said you don't partake in eating on holidays.
Oh,
Yeah, that
hold
kind of got me too.
With the first pick with the second pick of the first round, I'm going to take stuffing.
Oh man, stolen. I did not think stuffing was going at number 2.
Stuffing is definitely a top 3 pick. It's a first round.
It is. It was going to be number 3, because I
Stuffing is
totally thought.
delicious.
I thought so with the third pick of the first round, where I thought you were going with 2 was ham.
No, not a chance.
No,
I do not believe in ham on Thanksgiving.
The first 2 picks, turkey and stuffing, those are 1 and 2.
I do not believe in ham on Thanksgiving. That is a sin.
So
You are a sinner.
question: Mr. Jimothy, if you had the second pick, would you have picked ham?
No, I was going stuffing all day.
Okay,
I
then
thought Joe, based on the look on his face, so he admitted afterwards that the look was because you just don't eat on holidays because that is just like sociopathic tendencies right there. Like you're a
Uh-huh.
future serial killer of America. But that's why I thought he was
let's not
going with
put that
that
out
based on
there.
the look.
Let's not put that out there. Let's not. So
But no,
let me
stuffing
let
was
me.
always my first pick. Like I would have
That
taken
would
stuffing at one.
I would have as well.
I
I
feel
But
like
I
like
kind of
stuffing.
had three. I
you
kind of
can't.
had to take the leftovers there. And ham, I think, is by far a popular choice. I know Joe thinks we're all sinners, but
You are.
I think there's people that are going to strongly disagree with you.
I love ham. It's a good choice. But also let me clarify on why I don't eat on holidays. I just don't. I don't know why. I love all the food. I just don't eat it. I don't have an appetite. I don't know. It's been that way for 30 years and ain't gonna change tomorrow.
30
Like
plus years.
like I mean, I assumed I ate when I was two, like milk and stuff, you know. Like come on.
You eat milk?
I mean, under the
Wait,
right circumstances.
I'm really disappointed in you right now.
Clumpy milk. You don't like clumpy milk?
I'm just, I don't really like you that much right now.
Because I don't eat on holidays. Or the milk. Because I said I eat
yes,
milk.
A little bit of both,
yes.
honestly.
And this is the fallout of the boys podcast.
You signed up for this.
And I ruined it. No. With the first pick of the second round, um, go with the mashed potatoes.
It's a good pick. That was going to be my pick. Uh,
Well,
I, I,
I'm
I
basically
appreciate
going
it.
to name the stuff that I will eat. Stuffing is something I do eat, but
Okay.
sorry, I
With
threw everybody off with my I don't eat on holidays thing. I thought you knew that,
correct.
Joe. I thought you knew that
Like I
No.
had a plan in my head for my draft order, and it's just lost right now.
Uh,
because all your
with,
picks are gone.
No, because of what you said.
with the second pick of the second round, I'm going with pumpkin pie.
Clutch.
Pumpkin
I
pie has been
can't
something.
stand pie except for on Thanksgiving.
So Joe does not eat pie. Confirmed.
Definitely a pie
Other
guy.
other than on Thanksgiving. It is weird.
So I eat every day of the year except for holidays. What's wrong with that?
Because
It's
that's the
just weird that
best
you
part
choose
of
to
it.
fast on a holiday.
You know, hot girl summer.
Barely hot girl winter. I mean, you're in Florida, so whatever.
It is hot. I'm sweating.
Um, so with the third pick of the second round, may not be a popular choice to some, but the people that do enjoy this particular dish, I think are pretty diehard about it. Yams.
Yeah, you could have had that at any point.
I'm still not entirely certain what yams are, but it's Thanksgiving Day meal and I'll eat it.
Dude, they're so good. But you throw some marshmallows over top of that shit. Whew.
Oh, I've had yams. Isn't it kind of like sweet potato?
Isn't that just sweet potatoes?
I think they're similar. I don't think they're
They're similar. They're definitely not the same, but they're definitely very similar.
because I'm definitely going to with my first pick of the third round, sweet potato casserole.
It's solid one.
It's good stuff.
Sweet potato casserole though.
Yeah, casserole. So it's just like sweet potatoes. It's like you make it like mashed potatoes with sweet potatoes, and you do like this
Mhm.
brown sugar coating over it, maybe some cornflakes and stuff, and kind of just.
Oh,
With the second pick of the third round, I'm going with green bean casserole.
ooh. Definitely could have got that at any point as well, I think.
I would have chosen that was on my list.
Okay, that was definitely not on my list. Solid, solid. I definitely enjoy it, but definitely didn't come to my mind. Oh man, where are we gonna go here? Got the third pick of the third round. You know what? It's corn on the cob.
A big
That was
lump
my
of
next
knob.
pick.
It
Not
has the
It
necessarily
had
juice.
the juice.
not necessarily just obviously a Thanksgiving meal, but usually served at Thanksgiving, I would think. So
Yeah, I
we're
think
throwing it
corn's a
out there.
solid pick. That's a good pick. You can't go wrong with that.
It's corn.
It's corn. It's definitely a big lump with knobs.
Definitely has the juice.
It's corn. Um,
What else do you want me to say?
yeah. I mean, what else is there? It's corn. And also to go on your as long as it's 3 minutes long, you can post it for 10 minutes on TikTok now.
Yeah, no,
As long
I'm gonna cut some stuff out of it. Like I'm not just gonna let it all roll. I'm just gonna do it quick because I gotta add text and stuff and like.
are you gonna try to post it tomorrow morning before like the festivities?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to post it in the morning.
Okay. Well, if you're seeing this on Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving.
This guy's
Happy
weird.
Thanksgiving.
He doesn't care about Thanksgiving. He doesn't even eat.
You pointing at me.
He hates
Yeah,
pilgrims.
you're pointing at Joe.
You're pointing at me.
He hates
I
pilgrims.
love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday.
Will it make you feel better if I don't eat on the holiday, but I will just destroy leftovers the rest of the week and the
No, it
No,
doesn't
following?
not
make me
really.
feel any better at all.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I just don't have a huge
There,
appetite. All right,
there's
get off my
like
back.
there's no coming back from this. There's no point in explaining yourself any further.
Justice for James. Justice for James. Um, so I don't really know where to go with my fourth pick. So this is probably going to be a bad pick, but that's okay because I don't eat. So who cares, right?
I swear, if you take
We
my
all
pick
care.
when you're
You just
saying it's a
don't care.
bad pick,
I'm gonna go with the solid dinner roll.
That's a great pick.
Did I just take your pick, Joe?
uh-huh.
No, it's not a bad pick because I eat dinner rolls. That's the one thing every holiday I will eat. Dinner rolls. Always.
Good thing
Always.
you've been hitting the gym hard.
You're right. You're right.
You don't want to look like Derek Carb. You see that picture?
I did not, but Joe is flabbergasted that one I took his pick, said it was going to be a bad pick, and I don't
Uh-huh.
eat on holidays.
So not only did you
Uh-huh.
take his pick, you destroyed the pick he was going to take, and still took it.
Hey, and then but then I did say that it was a good pick. So
Okay.
and
So this is the point I was getting at when we suggested this draft is I'm running out of things that I can think for Thanksgiving meal.
Oh,
So-
I've still got at least 6 or 7 I could throw in there.
shout out to the formerly known as Tomahawk Show. Now I think it's the Tom and Hawk Show. I don't even know if it exists anymore. But Andrew Hawkins picked lasagna.
I remember that. But so
Look at
Who
that
in the
face.
fuck?
You don't know who Andrew Hawkins is?
No, I know. You
Oh, okay.
picked lasagna?
um Yeah.
Joe Thomas said the same thing. He said, "Well, who
Yeah.
the fuck eats lasagna?"
Okay.
I'm even more disappointed
So-
in him right now.
So
Okay, good. We deflected.
the thing I'm picking here is more an additive to the other things I've picked
That's fair.
and
We did
the things that have not been picked by me but have been picked by other people.
gravy.
But I'm picking the gravy.
Sorry for stealing your thunder on the pick, but
Damn, gravy.
damn, gravy, you soaked the shit. You soaked
So
so
delicious.
delicious.
I think it'd be more like having the boat over your face.
Dude, I thought about it. I've thought about it.
You won't
We
post a
need
TikTok doing
that Snapchat tomorrow. That is
Mom
a
won't be
necessity.
happy with me.
Hey, just for you guys, we got to do a see one, send one, a chug.
Got you.
Mine's going to be liquor, so please be nice.
right. So, were we in the 4th round?
You're in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Yes.
4th
You're
round, 3rd pick. I'm going with something. It's still the food on Thanksgiving, but it leads up to the food, more of an appetizer type of thing. Give me the summer sausage and crackers and cheese.
Yeah, okay, you could have had that. That was yours. But
it
you made me
is
think
mine.
of
I
it.
just took it.
It was yours no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I got one more pick. I got an idea there too.
So shout out to your pick for putting this pick in my head, which I don't know
Shout
why
out to
this pick wasn't already in my head because I literally made some deviled eggs.
Yes. Oh, that's a huge steal.
Deviled eggs.
Huge steal. Fifth
don't
round, get
like that.
deviled eggs.
Don't like deviled eggs.
Yeah, I will crush a dozen deviled eggs and just have no regrets about it.
Like I literally hard boiled eggs before we started. Like that's why I got up earlier before we went on air. That's why I got up. I had to pull it off the heat.
My brain's like broken. Trying to think of other things
So
that we have
Joe has 0 honorable mentions.
for Thanksgiving.
I mean, there's another meat out there that wasn't chosen.
We have the
No,
meat.
there's not. It is turkey, and that's it.
I think that's worse than me not eating holidays. You just throw out all the other meats.
Dude, it is Thanksgiving. It is Turkey Day. I love turkey. It is delicious. It's so glorious.
Is this the new? Wait, can you say all that again real quick? We need to. We're gonna make a turkey song out of your voice and like the corn song.
Dude, I love turkey so much. It is the most glorious thing.
It's turkey. It's the most glorious thing.
It's turkey. It's so great.
It's got all the different shades of meat you could possibly want.
Oh
I
my
like
God,
dark
it's so
meat
good.
and white meat.
I'm gonna have like
It's
3
got
plates
breasts,
of turkey
It's
tomorrow.
got legs. It's got everything you want.
I'm going to have 3 plates of turkey, 3 plates of stuffing. I'm not going to be able to breathe.
Joe is in a food coma right now, and he hasn't even had any turkey.
I've been dreaming about tomorrow for like a week.
Thanksgiving is also Opie's favorite holiday.
Leftover Central.
Oh
down.
God.
Joe's
Can I?
flabbergasted.
I'm gonna pick beer because I'll drink a beer with my food.
Can I pick turkey again?
You
So you're eating beer now.
I don't know.
You can't eat beer. You can't eat beer.
You got James eating milk. You got Joe eating beer.
Oh, well, with the way Joe's talking about turkey, he might get confused and eat the beer.
Dude, I'm gonna get so high on turkey. Give me
make a 17-0 team when you're completely stuffed with turkey tomorrow.
Give me if everything has been picked that I eat on Thanksgiving.
Hey, me too.
Sides? More sides in there? I mean, nothing else?
All the sides have been picked, not by me, but by you guys too.
Well, not necessarily what you eat, just Thanksgiving. What does your mom make? Oh, I know. You could pick one to come. Does your mom make them on Thanksgiving?
Dude, everything we eat for Thanksgiving has been picked. I don't know any other Thanksgiving food.
Your mom doesn't make the bar?
No, we have pumpkin pie.
That's fair. I mean,
no, like
you take Cool Whip.
Whip?
Cool Whip. That's food, right?
Sweet potatoes haven't been picked. Like,
is it a sauce?
Sweet potatoes?
Not actual sweet potatoes. But
is Cool Whip a sauce?
Yes. I'm gonna go with sweet potatoes because sweet potato casserole has been picked and yams has been picked, but not sweet potatoes.
Well, cranberries is also a popular one. My mom likes cranberries.
So with the third pick of the 5th round, I already had it written down. Final pick, cranberry sauce, cranberries, however you prefer them.
That's a good last pick.
Because me, like, I will, like, my wife likes to buy like a tub of it, yay big or so, yay big around. I literally eat the whole fucking thing.
I can tell.
I know.
Dude, I'm gonna eat so much tomorrow.
Wait till you see a Snapchat after I eat it.
I gotta find my old shirts from when I wore 4X.
You're gonna wear a shirt.
Yeah, I'm going to my parents.
If he was home,
You're gonna
I'm
wear a
pretty sure.
shirt.
Yeah.
You're a respectable man.
Yeah.
You don't wear
I
a
gotta
shirt at your
find my
parents.
old shirts.
Joe's gonna show up in his old clothes that are huge on him.
I'm wearing crop tops all day tomorrow.
Okay, Zeke.
I'm gonna show up
Gotta eat.
in pants that are falling down.
Well, whoever just joined, you just missed the draft. The whole draft. You missed
I
it all.
am
No spoilers. We're not telling you
I
about
am
it.
so freaking hungry.
What a loser joining after the draft.
Yeah. We're about to do our
I'm
picks
ready to just
and go
put
to bed.
turkey, put stuffing, put mashed potatoes, pour a boatload of gravy, and just
Come on.
I didn't think it would be. I didn't think it would be for 5 minutes. Can you unblock?
That's messed up.
I didn't think it
That's
would
so
be for.
messed up.
That's funny, but
How
I
you gonna
didn't
do him like that?
think. I'm sorry. I didn't think it would be for 5 minutes. I
what are you
thought it would be
doing?
like I could unmute and mute him. That's my bad. Now I know. But you were the guinea pig. Sorry. Hey,
Douchebag.
in my defense, it took you an hour to get here. Where you been?
Now he can't answer that because
Yeah, you
what'd
can't
you
even
do?
answer that.
Rude.
What?
I'm sorry. Here,
Wow,
here,
you have
here you go.
made
Here you go.
me
I've
more
earned this.
upset.
I've earned this.
You, you have made me more upset today than I have been like all week. That was our moment of silence for James getting canceled.
Well, it's not even the worst thing I've done on this episode.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Correct.
But we're
Correct.
not.
You
We're
said
not
that you
gonna.
don't eat
Hey,
Thanksgiving
wait.
food on Thanksgiving.
No, I didn't say
He
that.
eats milk.
I did not say I do not eat Thanksgiving food on Thanksgiving. I said I don't eat on holidays.
It's even worse. It's all holidays.
You're right.
You know how many
You're
great
right.
holiday foods there are? No, you don't, because you're a fraud.
No, I eat it afterwards, just not on the holiday.
No, you're a fraud. Because
What
that's
are
just like
other
eating a
great
meal on
holiday
any other
foods?
day.
Because it's literally only Thanksgiving.
Well,
No other
Christmas has
holiday
similar
matters.
holiday foods.
You
No
can
other
eat
holiday
turkey on
matters.
Christmas.
I make turkey
you
on
can eat,
Christmas.
You can eat turkey on Christmas.
No,
I make a turkey
no
on
other
Christmas.
holiday matters. Only
Nothing else
Thanksgiving.
matters but Thanksgiving.
So Joe
I'm
apparently only eats on Thanksgiving. He eats so much on Thanksgiving, he skips the other holidays.
Me and Ryan talked about this, that we look forward to this meal from Black Friday. Like Black Friday, we start looking forward to the next Thanksgiving.
You're like those psychopaths who still have their Christmas lights up the day after Christmas.
Dude,
Hey,
thanks.
James, you know what's even more
Thanksgiving.
messed up about you blocking his comments? Because we could still see them on here. He's literally gone on YouTube. Like on the actual YouTube. Like his comments don't exist anymore.
Oh, oops. It's
I think
okay.
you I don't even think he can watch because you did that.
No, he's still in here. There's a 2 up there. But it
On
says he's
mine it
been
says
blocked.
1.
Oh, it just maybe he's probably gonna make a comment on a
He's
video.
changing accounts.
I didn't mean to
He's
do
making
it
a burner right now just to start
Like-
trolling us because of you.
I legitimately thought it was gonna be like how I can mute you and unmute you. That's what I thought it was gonna be. What's up, Joe?
How dare.
How dare thee?
Breaking news: Joe's a fraud.
Fraudulent. Yep, correct.
All right, so let's
Very much a fraud.
sorry, Batman. I'll be wearing my Bears Sanders jersey tomorrow too until the Cowboys game. But I have to work, so sorry, Batman. Has it been 5 minutes yet? I'm sorry, Batman.
It has not been 5 minutes.
We
Anyways,
just have
since we talked Thanksgiving, we might as
Hot
well talk
take,
about
Batman
Thanksgiving
sucks.
Day games.
Might as well. That's quite the segue. Here, we're gonna leave this up for while we do our Thanksgiving Day picks.
The Batman commenter, great. But Batman the superhero sucks.
That is a hot take and a half.
That's the most blasphemous thing said on this podcast today.
I don't
Stand
know
by
about
it.
all that. I don't know if it's the craziest thing.
No, it definitely is.
No, you
No.
eat milk.
Joe eats beer cans.
I've seen plenty of people eat the top of beer cans off of beer before drinking them. It's not unusual. It's weird to eat milk. You're
Okay,
a 30-year-old man.
32.
Even worse.
Shut up. You both turn 30 next year. All right. Joe's the
Yeah.
baby.
The baby.
I'm the baby.
Gotta love.
And also the most balding.
I don't know about that. You definitely have the Peyton Manning forehead, though. You got a
Bubby,
five
get
head.
down. Get down.
So the first game tomorrow is Detroit and the Bills. I do want to bring up that Batman has a lot riding on this game. If Detroit beats the Bills, he's going to buy a Detroit hat. Which
I'm going to be rooting for the Lions, but I definitely think the Bills win this game.
I'm 100% rooting for the Lions.
I don't think there's ever been a Thanksgiving that I haven't rooted for the Lions, but I think the Bills are going to win.
Same.
They
Agreed.
definitely are. I think the Lions cover.
What's the
Absolutely.
spread?
The spread
9.5?
left, I think it was 9.5.
9.5 sounds
yeah,
right.
I can see that. I could see that. They're playing good. Their defense is playing good. They got their. I mean, they lose T.J. Hawkinson also on the offense somehow. I don't know. I can't explain it. Batman's a good luck charm as he likes to claim.
Well, I mean, they are 3-0.
Since he got the Hawkinson jersey and they traded him, so maybe it's just coincidence.
Maybe Batman's the reason they traded him. Maybe he made a phone call.
It's very. Oh, is he back?
Powerful.
I can taste the saltiness from here. Me too. Me too. You know why? Because I built an actual summer relationship with the Lions. You come in out of nowhere.
James has been working so hard at the Lions.
And in this instance, I'm the committed relationship. You're the side chick.
Yeah, but I think they might be leaning towards the side chick more and more as days go by.
Except they weren't committed to you.
Oh no, yeah, no. It was like
So were you
just
always
committed to them?
Were you always in fact the side chick? Just thought you were the main chick?
Yes.
Probably.
Because the main chick hadn't come along yet. The main chick showed up.
If you want to start a rivalry with me, Batman, about who the Lions love more, bring it on.
I know who the Lions love more.
Yeah, me too.
They literally asked him to put a jersey on for them.
They told me I looked good in one of my videos. Twice.
They feel bad for you. They heard that you eat milk and they just feel bad for you.
Did the Lions put me in the friend zone?
Yes.
I got friend
And they said they love him.
I'm pretty sure they said it on mine too. I'd have to. You know how many videos
they said they love Batman on your video?
No.
That would be something. Sure. I'm gonna start tagging them in videos. That's all my account's gonna be from now on. Is asking the Lions to comment on your video if I'm pointing at the right person.
No,
I'm pointing at Joe.
You're pointing at me.
I'm gonna tell the
Lions.
They
can comment on my videos too.
I'm gonna tell the Lions to comment on James's videos.
Now you're pointing at me again.
Just asking them.
Okay, documentation.
To tell Batman how much they love him on your video. That is my account dedication from now on.
Wait, this reminded me of something. Y'all remember number 7?
What number 7?
The high school kid number 7 that was like singing Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I miss that kid. I wonder how he's doing.
He's probably in Harvard.
Okay.
That was random.
we started talking about football TikTok from a while ago. And
what this reminded me of, I've got the documentation, is of the bench warmers. It pulls it out. I am 12. Well, it all seems to check out from here.
Puts the 20 in his pocket. So the second game for Thanksgiving, since that was a lot of stuff. That rant of whatever that was lasted longer than he was banned. Second game is the Cowboys taking on the New York Jersey Football Giants. There's only one true New York team, and that's Buffalo Bills.
Okay, okay, but if you're going to do that, do you really get to claim that you're the Dallas Cowboys?
Yes.
But you don't play in Dallas,
But we play in Texas.
but you don't play
You're
in
not the
Dallas.
Texas Cowboys though.
You're right. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, absolutely. It's fair. Because we actually play in the state where Dallas is. They claim to play in New York, but they play in New Jersey.
Well, I mean, to be fair though, with on this whole logic we're going off of, Buffalo doesn't play in Buffalo.
Correct.
I mean, and New England doesn't play in New England.
New
Correct.
England even a real place?
I think it is.
I mean, isn't New England like a region?
I have no idea. I'm not a doctor.
But not, my level of confidence in you
Yes, Batman. I compared you to
continues to
number
go
7.
down.
You are glorious, glorious number 7.
Why are you number 2?
No, because number
who does number 2 work for?
So I actually watched Austin Powers earlier. That's where that came from.
We are legitimately a bunch of idiots.
you're not wrong.
So Cowboys Giants, Cowboys. The battle for Odell. That's what I'm calling it. Winner gets
Give me
Odell.
give me the Texas Cowboys.
Give me the Texas Cowboys as well.
Arlington Cowboys, if you're going to be politically correct.
No, we could go Arlington Cowboys. It doesn't have a ring to it either.
How about we just go for America's team?
No.
No.
All right. Anywho, the last game,
Right. Yeah. See, I knew I was right, Ed.
but they don't. But you know what? You know what? Kansas City doesn't even play in Kansas. I'm just pushing buttons at this point.
You know, there's a Kansas City in Missouri, right?
Yes,
Like
I know.
it's on the border.
I'm a 100% aware. I used to live 4 hours away from it. I've
Just
driven
making
there
sure. I mean,
plenty of times. I
just
went to
making
the
sure.
Kansas City Zoo in Missouri.
Cool.
I,
I'm
I
so
actually drove through Kansas City on the year they went to the Super Bowl, like right after they beat the Titans. I was like, yeah, this is going to be crazy. Going through Kansas City at the time that they're beating the Titans.
I used to go to Kansas City like every year.
It's like watching Larry Curly. Oh, we just got compared to the Three Stooges. Let's
hell yeah.
go.
We're
Let's
on to something here.
go.
Dibs on Mo.
No, Mo has hair.
Mo is Joe. Bad Mojo Jojo.
That's fair. That's fair. You got me there. So would I be Curly?
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely got to be Curly.
Anywho,
That means
Larry.
you're Larry.
hey Larry, what's up, Larry? RKC is better. You're probably not wrong. Probably cleaner too.
Isn't KC mostly in Missouri?
There's two different ones.
I mean, I know they're two. I mean, like, isn't it much larger in Missouri? Like, more known Kansas City is Missouri.
Yes, absolutely. When someone says Kansas City, if you think of Kansas first, then I don't know what's wrong with you.
Well, you clearly did.
No, I didn't. I made a joke. Shut up.
You don't make jokes. You're a fraud.
Look at this guy. He thinks he's a comedian.
My dog wants the spotlight.
The dog's
He
a
is.
fraud.
He's just.
Fraudulent.
He is on one right now.
Yeah, you. Wait, what is he on? What?
Whoa.
One.
All right, Mike Vick.
Hope you whoop any ass, huh? Hope you beat him up.
So the Thursday night game, the triple header Thanksgiving, we have the Patriots and the Vikings.
You need to get down, dude.
Patriots coming off that weird game, and then
Yeah.
the Vikings coming off of that. I'll take the quarter.
Then actually say it with your chest.
The Cowboys opened up a can of whoop ass
There you go.
and beat that ass
There you go.
over and over
What?
and over
What?
and over
What?
and over.
Um,
I drank a beer. What?
I'm gonna go with the Vikings as the
Drank two
comeback.
beers.
The
Joe's
get
on the
back.
Vikings.
Get right game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Vikings too. I don't have any faith in the Patriots, and I know all the crap about Kirk Cousins, prime time, blah 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 blah.
That's exactly why I'm picking the Patriots.
Give me the Vikings.
Primetime Kirk Cousins is a real thing.
Yeah, he's a real person. He's not a robot.
Yeah, that's why we know he's going to lose in primetime. What is it? What is it? Life, death, taxes, and Kirk Cousins losing in primetime. Is that it?
Probably.
How's the saying go?
Something like that.
Something like that. only things are certain is life, death, and taxes, and Kirk Cousins losing in primetime. I'm going to the bank with that. uh so then let's see who's next. The Broncos. Who do the Broncos play?
Panthers.
We
Even
know
though the
who Joe.
Broncos,
We
even
know
though
who
the
Joe's
Broncos
picking.
fucking suck, I'm taking the Broncos.
I also think the Broncos suck. I think the Panthers suck a little bit more. Broncos.
Are the Broncos playing the Raiders or the Chargers?
No.
Then give me the Panthers.
But Sam Darnold could see ghosts. By the way, he's starting. Sam Darnold's starting.
That's fine. Are they playing the Raiders or the Chargers?
No.
Okay, picking the
So
Panthers.
at the end of this football season, we got to go through each one of these episodes of the picks and just do a montage of Joe. Are they playing the Raiders or the Chargers?
As I'm wearing my Broncos shirt
Hey,
that says
hey,
Die Hard.
hey, man. Hey, don't push your luck. I muted you for 5 minutes before I can do it again.
No, you blocked him for 5 minutes.
All I did was I hit the mute button though. Put user in timeout is what it's called. I'll put you back.
Go to the corner.
Yeah, think about what you've done. Yeah. So favorites.
My favorite. It so feels like a trap game. But so
Probably.
does all the other ones that I looked at this week. Kind of felt like a trap game too. Give me the 49ers over the Saints.
Solid one.
That one does
If I
scare me though too.
if I can't root for the Broncos, I root for the Raiders to lose. Give me the Seahawks as favorites.
I think that's a solid favorite.
I think that's a good favorite too.
That might be one of the best favorites of the week, honestly.
Well, the person in the comments, makes me want to change my favorite, but since we already talked about it, give me the Chiefs. You can't bet against Mahomes.
No, you don't bet against Mahomes, that's for sure. But the upset this week that I picked.
That seems like an easy pick though, because it's 15-point.
You know what? You know why it's an easy pick? Because my picks have sucked this year.
I would not.
Sometimes you have to take the
spread.
layup. I'm
I
not
would not
taking the
pick that
spread.
spread at all.
I just
No,
want
we're not
everybody
picking
to
spread.
know. I just want everybody to know. I've never picked a favorite that is more than 6.5-point favorites.
Joe, we can't all be perfect.
This
My
is
picks
why
have been terrible. I have to rebound somehow. Leave me alone. Let me eat my milk in peace.
Go eat your milk.
Do you like it in a little saucer? My upset this week, I really could not believe was an upset, but give me the Steelers over the Colts.
Yeah, that just feels weird.
It feels weird. The Colts, it's because they're home. The Colts are a 2.5-point favorite. So I mean, give me the Steelers though.
Who's starting? Is Matt Ryan bench still? Is it Ellinger?
Well, Matt Ryan played last week and the week before, I believe.
JT has looked a lot better though since Saturday took
Yeah,
over.
it really seems like Saturday has figured out the O line problems that have been going on there. Because we all expected the Colts to be a top five O line, if not the best O line in the league this year,
Mm-hmm.
and they've been one of the bottom five, I believe, if maybe bottom 10, somewhere in that range. They have not been good. Saturday seems to have corrected it. So I like the Colts. They've looked competent the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see. That's the joke I made. It's clumpy. Thank you. Um,
Um,
yeah.
since my Broncos are depressing me even more, I got to add in another team that I got to root against. So for my dog, I'm going with the Cardinals over the Chargers. Uh,
Watch
yeah.
Joe go perfect this week.
If the Broncos aren't playing the Raiders
Opie.
or the Chargers, I pick against them. So that means I gotta think low of the Raiders and the Chargers.
Uh,
Facts though. Take the away team if Lacey is there.
where is she going to be this weekend?
I can't remember. I definitely saw the video. I can't remember, but definitely take the other team.
'Cause she was in Philly when Philly lost too.
Yeah, take the other team.
As long as she stays away from. Oh, is she? Wait.
Is she in Dallas?
Is she in New York or
Uh-oh.
Dallas or whatever?
I don't have my work phone on me. I can't confirm this if to change my
I,
pick or not.
I don't know.
Ed,
But
we need you right now. Where's Lacey this week?
Yes, we need you to come in clutch. Here, you can be Ed Batliner. We'll be Ed and Nettie. Bum, bum, bum,
Bum,
bum,
bum, bum. I like eggs, Eddie.
bum. I love eggs. shout,
Well,
shout out Lacey. Shout out Lacey Jane Brown. Shout out. Um, I'm not going to change my pick just because we already talked about it earlier. Uh, give me the Falcons as my underdog. I don't even remember who they play, but give me them.
Falcons. Let's see. I'll pull it up right now.
I was
My
Uh,
looking
dog is
at that
being
one
the most
too.
annoying thing on planet Earth right now.
I was looking at that one too as mine.
Falcons play the commies.
yeah.
Get out. What
Oh,
happened, Nuggets?
Wait, would you pick the Falcons to beat the Dolphins then?
What?
oh Lord. She's going to be in Detroit. We all picked the Bills. We're good. We're covered.
Did you hear me?
No.
W- Would you pick the Falcons over the Dolphins since you said you might pick the commies over the Dolphins?
No. That's why it's an upset.
But that means you think it's going to happen.
How many upsets have we gotten right?
Probably
I
not
mean,
many.
when I'm picking against the Raiders, quite often,
Well, yeah, because the Raiders are garbage.
because the
I could
Raiders should
probably
never be favored.
if I picked against the Broncos all year long, I'd be doing pretty good too.
I know, but I've picked against the Raiders every time they've been a favorite, and I've got it right.
About 3-7 or so.
So I told that's all the games, right? We're done. That's all six. We did six. I told Colin, shout out Colin, that I was gonna pick the Giants to win 3 games in a row. And of those 3 games in a row, they lost two.
Well, you better just keep picking for them.
I
Sounds like it's
can't
working for you.
I can't pick. Well, the only time I picked them to lose, and they did lose, was against the Cowboys. So, because I'm pretty sure I had them based off of like every game for like till like week 6 or 7. I picked the Giants to lose, and they were like 5-1 or 6-1. So, any of the Anything else to go over?
Don't think so.
I got nothing.
Let's see. We went over the Broncos sucking.
Baseball and the Broncos suck.
Life,
We
death,
did talk. We did talk about life
taxes, baseball, and the Broncos sucking dick.
and Kirk Cousins losing in prime time.
Oh,
And the Ravens playing down to their opponents.
the Cowboys and Vikings game getting taken off the air.
Also, the Giants and Lions game got taken off the air too.
Did it?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that one.
Yeah. Ed's got an input here. We went over Ed and the Lions being best friends.
Correct.
Did the Lions actually say that they are your best friends? Because they said it on my video. So if they didn't actually say that,
But
They
But-
legit said, "I love you."
but
yeah, you say I love you to your nephews and your nieces. It's
I
not the
legit
same.
love them. You don't love your nieces and nephews, cousins?
Sometimes. Depends on the day.
no, you always love them. Doesn't mean you gotta like them.
Exactly.
You know what? Ed's just flirting with getting put in timeout. Did you get that handwritten note, bro? Blocked user.
So here's what we need to do. We got to get Batman on the show. We need to get Lions social media on the show as well.
And it's just got to be me, the Lion, social media, and Batman, and you guys are in the background.
We'll be the hype men.
No, it's like Bachelor or Bachelorette, right?
We need Barry
And
Sanders.
me and Jimmy are the hosts. The Lions are the Bachelor, and you and Batman
to
are
woo them.
the ones that are gonna compete. So me and Jimmy are just sheer commentary.
Like, we're hype men.
Yes,
So
yes.
we do the emoji every week. Did you guys see the emoji this time?
Not a chance.
Nope.
I already edited the banners to hide the emoji. I was just seeing if you guys noticed it.
Not a chance.
Dude,
You think I pay attention to things?
I would be a horrible witness to a crime.
Well, this isn't the emoji, but I'm just gonna put it here.
To be fair,
I 100% can almost guarantee that if the Lions would have followed me before the Cowboys played the Lions, that they would be in love with me, because I was going to do the greatest heel turn ever in terms of this right here. I had it planned out, but it never happened. Remember, we talked about they were going to be like my 5,000, and now I'm pushing 6,000.
get it.
Do it, Joe. Joe, do it. Joe, do your signature.
Costa.